The Secret King. In a small, remote village, Abeni lived a simple but happy life with her husband, Jaja. He was a kind and hard-working man, but he was also the poorest in the village, or so everyone thought. Abeni loved Jaja deeply, even though people often mocked her for marrying a man who could barely afford a decent meal. "You should have married someone with wealth and status," they would say. But Abeni believed in love, not riches. One night, during a terrible storm, a group of strange men arrived in the village, dressed in golden robes, their faces hidden beneath elaborate masks. They bowed before Jaja and addressed him as "Your Highness." Abeni, still lying in bed, gasped. She thought she was dreaming. The poor, humble man she loved was being treated like royalty. Jaja sighed deeply, his eyes filled with both sorrow and relief. He turned to Abeni and said, "There is something you must know." The revealed Jaja was not just a simple village man. He was the heir to a powerful and wealthy kingdom, a land so rich that gold and diamonds were as common as sand. But when he was young, his father, the king, was betrayed by his own brother. The kingdom fell into chaos, and Jaja barely escaped with his life. To protect himself, he hid in the village, living as a poor man while waiting for the right time to reclaim his throne. That time had come. His loyal guards had finally overthrown the evil uncle who had stolen the throne. The kingdom was waiting for its rightful king and its queen, a choice to make. Abeni stared at Jaja in disbelief. The man she had shared her struggles with, the one who had slept beside her on a straw mat, was now revealing that he was the ruler of an empire. She felt her world spinning. "Do you still love me, now that you know who I truly am?" Jaja asked. Tears filled Abeni's eyes. She took his hand and smiled. "I loved you when you had nothing. Why would I stop now?" Jaja pulled her into his arms. "Then you shall be my queen." The next morning, the entire village watched in shock as Jaja and Abeni were taken away in golden carriages, escorted by a grand army. The girl they had once pitied was now the most powerful queen in the land. And the man they had laughed at? He was a king.